Good morning. It is the morning of, I think it's day 8. Me and Rima got a ride back down here to Scissors Crossing from a trail angel, Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. And we are just heading back up into the hills over here past mile 77. So today's going to be about starting to warm up this week and kind of a long water carry. It's about 15 miles, but we're trying to do maybe a little less miles if possible, but we'll see. I'm just gonna see how the day goes. If I feel good, I'm gonna push to the third gate, water cache at mile 91. But if we feel like stopping earlier, we'll stop just a few miles short of that. So I brought enough water to overnight or dry camp. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. Backpack is heavy with water and probably too much food as usual, but I'm feeling good, glad I had a rest day and ready to be back on the trail. I just couldn't wait to get back out here. Jets come through here at like really low altitude through this valley, and I keep missing it. Last time I had like a perfect picture for it, or perfect timing, except I accidentally didn't turn the record on and it was off. So well, maybe I'll get another chance up here, but that's so cool. So far it's been pretty much just, it was kind of like a steep climb up from Scissors, and now it's become more of a gradual climb and a little bit more flat trail. But today's all about ledge walking pretty much, so I'm going to be really focusing on the trail and probably more recording when I stop, so that way I don't get myself into any trouble. This part's not too bad, but yeah, some of the areas are pretty steep drop-offs, but beautiful weather so far. I would love it if it would stay this temperature, but I have a feeling it's going to warm up. I think today's supposed to be like maybe mid 70s. Towards the end of the week, it's going to be more like middle 80s, mid 80s. So getting more into that weather where I might have to stop and take afternoon breaks to cool off. But it's all part of the adventure. Last week we had the cold and rain. This week leveled up to heat and getting from water source to water source. So, all right, I'm having a great time. I love it out here. And just so happy to be back out on the trail. It's really hard to sit in the towns. I kind of feel guilty, but I know my body needs it. So I think it's a smart thing to do. It's an expensive thing to do around here, but kind of necessary too. So, all right, time to put the phone away, which is hard to do because there is so much to look at around here. I can't. I want to just keep taking pictures of everything. The landscape is beautiful. Well, I'm definitely going to pull it out again if I see another fighter jet. I want to catch one that's flying low. Time to don the umbrella. Whew. It's not like it's especially hot. It's pretty warm, but it's just the exposure in this area for many. Oh. All right, I need to stop and talk. Yeah, it's just the exposure for many hours in this area on this ledge walk. So glad I have this with me again. Definitely gonna need it this week. gorgeous little spot to take a break here. Perfect shade. It's already got a seat built into it. So I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna take my lunch here. Rima is pretty much ahead of me somewhere, but I know it's just pretty much exposed most of the day. So anytime you can find a perfect spot with shade and a seat to sit, I'm gonna take advantage of that while I have it. So I'm gonna sit here, enjoy myself, and yeah, I think I'm at about mile 83 right now, and I can easily make it to Third Gate Water Cache today. My hiking partner for the day might want to stop a little bit earlier than that. So this is where you have to kind of work out the dynamics of the person, you know, that you're kind of hanging out with. Everybody's got to kind of do their own thing. So yeah, just when you have the urge to keep going, you got to keep going sometimes. But I feel like it's an easy walk to Third Gate, other than the heat. I mean, it's a little bit warm, but it's not that bad. So anyway, I'm just gonna sit here, fuel up, get some of the weight out of my food bag, and just have a nice relaxing lunch. So on today's menu for lunch, I'm going to eat this entire avocado. I've got sharp cheddar cheese and the salami that I packed out. So I'm gonna eat a bunch of that. That should definitely tide me over for a while and take some of the weight out of my backpack. And yeah, then I'll be heading back out. And I have about, from here, if I'm gonna go to the Third Gate Water Cache, it's only about 8 to 9 miles from here. So that's not that bad. I have all afternoon. It's only 12 o'clock. We got jets coming through the valley here. Let's see if we can catch them over there. There's probably gonna be a second one because there's always two of them together. You ready? Here it comes. So I wanted to take this moment to say thank you so much to my friend Jennifer, who bought me the 2-night stay at the Julian Lodge for my zero. I so much appreciate it, and I just can't get over the kindness and the giving spirit, and it really meant so much to me, and my body appreciated it so much too. So Jen, you are a gem, and you're definitely one of a kind, and you're just such a beautiful, giving, kind person. And I so much appreciate that and appreciate your gift to me. And thanks again. About 5 miles from the Third Gate Water Cache. It's about 2:40, 2:45. So I have plenty of time to get there and still enjoy the night before it gets dark. And not sure where Rima ended up. She was gonna stop before the water cache, but she's at least an hour ahead of me because I stopped back there and took a really long lunch to try to upload you guys a video, which was giving me problems, but it finally went through. So, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep on trekking along, making kind of slow progress because the terrain's a little tricky, but there's a lot of things that try to grab you as you go. And then the path's really narrow, so you gotta kind of watch your step. I'm never gonna get through this section. It was only 5 miles, but I keep stopping to take pictures because all the wildflowers are starting to bloom. And that, like, up against the rockscape is just so gorgeous. It's like somebody professionally landscaped this whole area. It's just stunning. Wow, this is a great day hike right now if anybody lives in the area. Just bring plenty of water with you. But sure is beautiful. And I could spend a lot of time out here taking pictures and doing videos, and I'll never get anywhere. Coming up to pipe gate number 2, which means the next one is third gate. Okie doke. That last mile literally felt like it was 4 or 5. The sun is so warm. Definitely gonna have to learn to pace myself a little bit better in the heat. It's not that hot today either. It's like maybe mid 70s. So as it heats up this week, I'm gonna have to be careful with that. Not pushing it too much in the afternoons. But I'm here, woohoo! And it's about 4:45. All right, so I found the same spot I had last year. It's right behind me, and I am going to make this my home for the night again. I like it. It's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. And hopefully it'll be nice and quiet. There are fire ants right there, however. So we don't want to put our tent right there. So anyway, I'm just gonna find a place to set up my tent, relax, cool down, drink a lot of water, go down to the water cache either tonight or tomorrow morning.
I think I might just send one to Paradise.
Good morning. It is the morning of day 9, and this is just to prove that I'm up before the sun. It's just 6 o'clock. I've actually been up since about 5. I just couldn't sleep, but I'm gonna get up and get an early start today because it's supposed to start getting pretty warm as of today. I only have a 10-mile walk to Barrel Springs, but I wanted to start training myself to get up earlier, especially this week with the heat. So anyway, gonna get up and get ready to go. And yeah, I hit the 100-mile mark today, so that's pretty exciting. And get to watch sunrise with breakfast, so that's also cool. So I've been on the trail for about, maybe it's just under a mile, and so pretty much it's just going to be climbing for the first 4.7 miles, and then after that it's just pretty much downhill through tomorrow. So but it's not like a steep climb, which is nice, but it's just kind of a gradual climb. And it's very windy this morning, and it's already warming up. I left right at 7 o'clock. Still probably should try to leave a little bit earlier than that with the heat this week, but anyway, the wind feels good right now, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep going because I want to get to Barrel Springs before it gets too warm, and just kind of make this kind of just a casual, nice day. Have about 1.6 miles to go to get to the top of the climbing I'm doing for the day. So that makes me feel good. The rest of it should just be kind of a gradual downhill, so I'm really happy for that. And it's been a great climb this morning. The air is still cool, and sun shining, gorgeous views. I can't complain about anything. I'm on the other side of that mountain that I've been walking the ledges on since yesterday when I left Julian. And it's just amazing how much it changes on the other side, how green. It was pretty green on the other side, but it's definitely just a little bit more lush over on this side. And the vegetation's just a little different, more grassy. So I'm making really good time. I've been stopping a lot, taking pictures, getting a drink and snack, and just trying to really enjoy myself. I have a short hike today, so I just don't want to rush. There's no reason. People are rushing by me as usual, but everybody's got to hike their own hike. I just, I want to enjoy this. It's gonna be, like I said, a short day of hiking, so I don't have to put big demand on my body or get big miles in. But I definitely want to stop and enjoy everything, especially like look at the flowers. They're just all starting to pop out like crazy now. Sorry about the wind if you can hear that, but it's gusting pretty heavy today. But I like how you can see the trail all the way, zigzagging in and out of there into the valleys, and then yep, just goes up and around there. That's pretty much my day today. There's the golden poppies on the hillside over there. It should be coming up here. 100-mile marker. 100 miles. Now I only have to do this 25 and a half more times. Got it. I wanted to show you how quickly the landscape of the PCT can change. So in less than a mile, I go from this to this. Getting really close to Barrel Springs, where I'm going to be camping for the night. So got in before it got too hot. It was starting to get pretty warm up there in the hills, but it's been a really nice breeze all day, so it's made it not too bad. But I'm happy to get here before the heat and just kind of take I guess relax the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to go to Montezuma Valley Market to just get a few more resupply items, and then yeah, it should be good. All right, here's one of the workers, Montezuma Valley Market. She'll take really good care of you. Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Knows Kim.
And this is Scruffy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So yeah, when you guys get to mile 101.5, you can they'll come shuttle you from the parking lot that's right next to that campground at Barrel Springs, and they'll bring you to the market here. And yeah, you could do your resupply and then head back to that whenever you're ready to go. So here's everything they have. A pretty good supply of everything that you'll need for the next stretch. And they are rebuilding. They had a fire last year, unfortunately, and lost their storefront, but they've been functioning from this for this year's hikers so far. So hopefully they'll be able to rebuild soon. All right, we are back here at Beryl Springs. We're just taking just kind of a siesta this afternoon. Rima and I are gonna stay here tonight, and I'm gonna set up my tent somewhere when the sun goes down a little bit. It's pretty hot, so I'm just sitting here in the shade. So it's just been a relaxing afternoon, and it's pretty much all we're gonna do the rest of the day. They're trying to get the horses to drink, and they're all a little scared of the trough. That's the first one that's sort of drank it. Funny. They said they've had them out on the PCT trail for about 4 hours. We're being serenaded by many frogs tonight. Thank you.